Okay, so we're going to re-record this 7-2 video. I didn't realize I didn't have sound. Actually, what we're going to do is watch this one and I'll just have to talk over it. That's what we'll do. Okay, so this video is for 7-2, which we are talking about substitution. And substitution is just that you make a substitution, meaning you can put one thing in the place of the other. So I can substitute 2 plus 2 with 4. I can substitute 4 with 2 plus 2. So we'll be doing the same thing but using variables. Alright, so in this example we have y equals 2x and we have 4x minus y equals negative 4. So we can see that it literally says that y is equal to 2x, meaning that y is the same thing as 2x. So anywhere we see y, we can put 2x in its place. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll rewrite this. So we'll have 4x minus 2x, which is the same thing as y, because that's what it says, y is equal to 2x, equals negative 4. And so then we can solve like normal. So we'll do 4x minus 2x. So this is all combining like terms. So since both of these numbers have the same variable, which is just an x, not x and then an x squared, that's not the same thing. X is not the same thing as x squared. So these are both just x. So they're like terms. So we'll combine the coefficients. So we'll do 4 minus 2 and we're left with 2x equals negative 4. And now we're going to divide by 2. And we're left with x equals negative 2. So my x is equal to negative 2, so now we can plug that into the equation to get our actual y value. So we'll plug in negative 2 into our y equals 2x equation because that's the easiest one. So we'll do 2 times negative 2 because negative 2 is equal to x. And then we get y equals negative 4. So this is my solution. We have x, y. So our solution is going to be negative 2, negative 4. And that's our solution. So now let's look at an example where it doesn't already have it set up. Alright, so let's look at an equation where we have to make something set equal to something because it's not already that way. So in the last one we had y equals 2x, I think it was. So in this one, it's not already set up that way. So we'll have to choose one of these to set up to where either x equals something or y equals something so that we can substitute it into the other equation. So for this one, just looking at it, if I try to do the first one, we're probably going to round up with a fraction. So to avoid that, we'll use the second equation and we'll set it equal to x. So we can come out with some even numbers instead of fractions. Wouldn't be wrong to use fractions, but it's just easier to try to not use those if we don't absolutely have to. So we'll do 2x minus 4y equals negative 6. And we'll go ahead and add 4y to both sides. And we're left with 2x equals negative 6 plus 4y. And then we're going to divide by 2. You divide the entire side by 2, so you can write it like this. Or you can divide each part. It's the same thing either way, however you write it. So 2x divided by 2, we're left with x. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. And 4y, positive 4y divided by positive 2 is positive 2y. So x is equal to negative 3 plus 2y, meaning anywhere we see x, we can replace it with negative 3 plus 2y. So we'll go ahead and use the first equation for that. And instead of writing x, we'll write negative 3 plus 2y in its place. We'll substitute it. And we'll just rewrite this equation. So instead of 2x minus 4y equals negative 6, we'll rewrite it as x equals negative 3 plus 2y. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug this in. So we have negative 3 plus 2y that we're substituting x for. Then we have plus 3y equals 7. So there's nothing to do in the parentheses, so we'll basically just multiply them by 1. Anytime you see a set of parentheses, it's kind of like there's a 1 on the outside. If there's nothing else there, you multiply, so we basically distributed positive 1 throughout there. So we left with negative 3 plus 2y plus 3y equals 7. We combine like terms to get negative 3 plus 5y equals 7. Then we'll add 3 to both sides. And then we're left with 5y equals 10. Divide by 5 on both sides. And we are left with y equals 2. Sorry, it's kind of cut off down there, but we did divide it by 5 on both sides. 5 divided by 5 is left with y. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Left with y equals 2. Can I help you? What do you mean? We don't actually don't have any vehicles available for that today. No, sir. All right. Okay, so y was 2, so we can plug that in. So we'll have x plus 3 times 2, since y was equal to 2, equals 7. Multiply 3 times 2, we get x plus 6 equals 7. Subtract 6 on both sides, and we get x equals 1. So our solution is going to be 1, 2. That's our x and our y.
Alright, welcome back to